Hi, I'm Jill from June Taylor, and I'm delighted to bring you our new kits for making these lovely face masks. They are so comfortable, they are reversible, and they even have a little pocket in here that you can put a filtering material to help protect you when you're at the grocery store or at the pharmacy. Comfortable elastic around the sides as well. Each of the kits will have 12 assorted fabrics. In this particular one, we have 6 dark blue, 6 light blue, pre-cut 8 by 8.5 inch pieces. Along with that, you'll be getting this nice piece of polypropylene for filtering material. This is a wonderful breathable material that you can slide inside your face mask to protect you when you're out at the grocery store or the pharmacy. You will also be getting enough elastic in your kit to make 6 reversible face masks. Starting with our lighter fabric, you want to make sure that the taller dimension is in the up and down position. So from here to here is 8.5 inches. Side to side, I am at 8 inches. So tall side here, short side here. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to press this in half like this. So we call it right sides together, and we're going to put a nice press in there. We're going to open that up, and you can see that press line is still in there. Now you're going to get a marking pencil and a ruler, and we're going to make a mark at the 2 1/4 inch and 2 1/4 inch from the top. So you're going to get your ruler out and line up at 2 1/4 inches and just make a mark here on one side and a here on the other side. On the bottom, our measurement is going to be a little different. It's going to be 2 inches. You're going to make a mark from the bottom at 2 inches. So here and here. And now what we're going to do is join those 2 marks together and make a pleat and bring it toward the center like this and press. So I've brought my mark up to that center that we pressed in and press that. Now take the 2 marks at the top where we had gone down 2 1/4 inches, fold, and bring those marks toward the center. And what this is doing is this is forming the pleat that is going to go in our mask. All right? Get that nice and pressed like this. Now we are going to go to the sewing machine, and we are simply going to make a stitching mark right along the sides to sew, to keep that pleat in place. Now I've got that done here. Now we're going to fold under and press the wider top edge. So turn it over and press 1/4 inch under on that wider top edge like this. And we're going to stitch right along the edge. So it's a finished edge, run a stitching line along here, and we've got that done here. Our stitching line is right along there. Because the mask is reversible, we're not going to do the same thing with the darker fabric. This gets folded in half to make our line, and we bring them together to press in our pleat, and then we sew that pleat in place on either side, just as we did with the light version. Now we're going to take our elastic and we're going to cut 2 7-inch pieces. I've got that done here. What we're going to do is pin each piece of elastic about 1/2 inch down and bring it around to form a loop, and about 1/2 inch down over here. And we'll do the same on the other side. We want that elastic to be, the loop of the elastic to be pointing in. Bring it around and about 1/2 inch here. We're going to go back to the sewing machine, and we are going to sew down so our elastic is secured. Our elastic is now sewn in. We're going to turn the dark blue over, and to put in our filters, we want to leave this opening up here on top. So we're going to actually make a mark 2 1/4 inch from each edge. You can see my dark mark down here, and 2¼ inch from this side. You can see my mark here. We're going to do the exact same thing on the blue. I'm going to flip that over, and I'm going to make a mark 2¼ inch from the right and left edge so that we can eventually put our filter in. And now we put right sides together. So I'm going to flip this one over. This has my elastic in, and right sides like this. I'm going to line up the markings that I put in. You can see they're on both wrong sides, and my right sides are together. What we're going to do now is, in a 1/4 inch seam allowance, we're going to sew all the way around the perimeter like this. And I would back tack at the beginning here, and I would back tack at the end. This area between here and here is going to be kept open for the filter. So again, sew all the way around the perimeter in a 1/4 inch seam allowance, leaving this open. When you have that done, it will look like this. And I've got that done. I've clipped the corners. And then we are going to take this and we are going to turn it right sides out. If you happen to have a stick or you happen to have a point presser turner, it's a good idea to get that out to make sure that your corners all are nice and crisp. And then what you're going to do is press this down one more time. And we are going to top stitch all the way around the edge, leaving it open between our 2 layers where our filter is going to go. So we're going to start here in a 1/4 inch all the way around to here. Our reversible mask is now complete. You can open it up and wear it as is, or if you'd like to put the filters in, remember we've also included enough filtering material to make 16 filters. We cut ours at 4½ by 4½ inches, and it's simple to just simply fold that in half and put your filtering material into the mask, smooth it out, and then puff your mask back open. And you're done. The mask kits are available on our website at www.junetailor.com. For $19.99, including shipping and handling, you will get enough materials to make 6 completed masks and 16 filters.